Richard, please tell me why you're here in the European Parliament today and what you're trying to achieve.
Well, we're representing grassroots groups, grassroots campaigners across the UK. There's about 200 groups now that have sprung up since the referendum and that are passionately campaigning to stay in the European Union. And we want to get that passion across to the parliamentarians here in the European Parliament. We want them to understand that there is a strong desire in Britain to stay in the European Union, and it's growing all the time, and we're just asking for their help to make that possible.
Isn't it almost too late?
Well, it's almost too late, but we're in it for the long haul, to be honest. If we do end up leaving the European Union next month, we will continue to campaign, and we will campaign to rejoin. But we think there are still various scenarios in which we may end up staying in the European Union for a bit longer. Possibly an extension, possibly something like that, or possibly even a people's vote. And we're going to keep pushing for that until the last possible minute.
How realistic is a people's vote?
I think it's becoming increasingly possible. I think there's probably more support for it in Parliament than has been realised, and I don't think that will be revealed until very near the last sort of chance saloon. I think the way that will come out is when all of the options are knocked out of the way, which could happen very quickly in the next week or so. Then we'll see what the support for people's vote is, and it might be the only option that can command support in the House of Commons.
Do you think the public mood has changed? I mean, people voted to leave the EU without really knowing what it entailed, didn't they?
Yes, well, we campaign every week across the whole country, week in, week out, talking to thousands and thousands of people, and so we have detected a change in the mood. There's a certain frustration with the process, that's for sure, a certain desire for it to go away, but there's also very little positivity about Brexit around, and therefore I think more people would like to see it cancelled than to see us go ahead with it. Having said that, there is still support for going ahead with it, and we have to keep working at that.
I don't know if you're a betting man, but if you were, what odds would you give against us leaving on the 29th?
I'd go about 50-50, I'm afraid. There's still a lot of work to do, even in the next couple of weeks. We've got to keep fighting right to the end.